What is happening to Mohamed Salah, one of Africa's most celebrated players and one of Liverpool's most consistent players for the past 6 to 7 years? And yes, Mo Salah now seems to be a bit frustrated. And simple question is, no player is bigger than his club. Remember, Eric Cantona was not bigger than Manchester United, same thing as David Beckham. Osimhen was not bigger than Napoli. And a lot of players are not bigger than their clubs. So I think being a coach is one of the most difficult things you can do in your life, because when you're a coach, you are managing the egos of so many players. And for Mohamed Salah, being benched for the third time, coming from the bench, and unfortunately against Leeds United, he didn't even play. And his slot was asked, why didn't Mo Salah play? He said, yeah, the game was already 3-2. They were trying to manage the game. They were not looking at getting a goal. And Mo Salah was left on the bench. Unfortunately, the game ended 3-3. And journalists interviewed Mo Salah, and he reacted. He said, it seems Liverpool has pushed him under the bus. And I think for a player at this time, a coach wants to win, and he sees the energy of Mo Salah in training. He sees Mo Salah's energy in football games, and he believes Mo Salah has lost it. After 6 to 7 years of being consistent, I think he has lost it. And for me, I just feel Mo Salah should garner more momentum, train hard, and prove the manager wrong. And it's so unfortunate Mo Salah is losing it at this time. And he even said it might be his last time to play for Liverpool if he gets a chance against Brighton in the next game. Because after that game, I think he's going for the Nations Cup. And the transfer window is just by January, and maybe he might just have a move. And I suspect maybe he's just thinking about the Saudi League. Maybe they can just buy out his clause, because in August, he signed a 2-year deal, and already it's 8 months. Mo Salah is losing steam. And yeah, for Liverpool, I think it's trouble sometimes for Arne Slot. It just seems he has lost his dressing room. What he planned in the past, coming to reality is not happening. I think the board needs to take a very, very drastic decision, because what Mo Salah said, it's not even targeting the Liverpool hierarchy, it's targeting the fans. He has brought so much division to the Liverpool fans, and if this is not controlled, if Mo Salah is not called to order, I think it will go a long way. Just because I've seen Mo Salah play in the last 2, 3, 4 games, and seriously, he hasn't been convincing. It's not the Mo Salah that we know that churns out goals out of nothing. Mo Salah has lost it, and it just calls for the player to work harder and stop blaming the team, stop blaming the coach, stop blaming the system. To blame yourself. For players out there, when they sit on the bench, they feel frustrated. It's just a sign that you need to work more harder. Get your personal trainer, watch your video clips, and talk to yourself. So it's high time Mo Salah realizes this, that he's not bigger than Liverpool and should work more harder and prove a point. Who knows? If he talks himself, psych himself up, and he's given 10 minutes against Brighton, who knows? Maybe he can score a hat-trick, can score an important goal. So please, Mo Salah, please listen to me. Psych yourself up. Don't distract yourself with negative comments. The future is very bright for you. You have the talent. You're one of Africa's best players, one of the best players in the world. So just bracing up and believe yourself. Cheers.